foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you. So I'm just gonna clear out the energy real quick. All right, Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know at this time? Whoa, it's a lot that came out. Okay. So there could be some type of conflict in like some type of relationship. Somebody's definitely like, it could be romantic, but it also could be like a family type of relationship. But it seems as though like you're finding your direction, like you're just looking towards, new love, because someone around you, they're very untrustworthy, and whoever they are, it's like their indecision and their complacency, like whoever it was kind of like lazy. It led for you to walk away, and it seems as though that was the best decision that you could do. Like you definitely have thought a lot about it. Yeah, like, and if you have children or responsibilities, like you're realizing like that's really the best decision, like for your kids, for your inner child, and definitely for you to just have joy and comfort within your life. Like this individual probably had you feeling very uncomfortable, and right now it's like your desire to move forward is manifesting a lot of good things to come in for you, and it's also manifesting good relationships to come in your life as well. And it's definitely going to be a lot of success. The success is definitely going to be very long term. Like you're definitely going to start to see the results of all the hard work that you're doing, like literally this self-reflection that you're doing, like continuing to move forward, is definitely leading for you to feel very successful and then also victorious. It's like the more that you introspect, and you could be giving guidance or receiving guidance, but whatever it is, it's led to like a lot of improvements for you. So that's really good. Yeah, with this Queen of Wands, you're definitely feeling very confident within yourself, and it's also making you more determined. Like you're using the lessons that you've learned in the past, like, and that's helping you like to move forward. Yeah. And you're also rebelling. Like you're learning how to believe in yourself more, and you're taking like new approaches, especially when it comes to you celebrating, and you just enjoying the life that is around you. I definitely see a lot of gatherings that you'll be going to, and it's also going to like provide you with a lot of fun times that are genuine. So just make sure you're focused on remaining grounded. Okay, you guys came up as the Empress, so you're definitely a divine being. Somebody could also be like expecting at this time, or you're wanting to expect children. Yeah, it's a rapid change coming through, because if you're not expecting, that means that you have a seed that is about to sprout. Like it's something that you've really been working towards. It's something that you really want. It's coming in super fast. So that's really good. And somebody is also going to be like traveling soon, and you might be like a little bit excited about that. Yeah, you're going to be receiving a lot of support. And it's because you've been that person that has been supportive to others. You had open communication. You're definitely unbiased. You're very honest. And maybe this individual was not doing the same things. Yeah, with this death card, you definitely made an ending. And that ending is leading to so many new opportunities for you. Like, literally. That's really good. Anything else the collective needs to know at this time, Holy Spirit? Oh, yeah. Yeah, and also somebody's finding a balance, or like some type of stalemate. Like there was some type of hidden secrets or hidden information that was revealed, and it opened up your eyes to a lot, and it chose you to like it took you to a point where you were at a crossroads and you chose the light. So that's really good, because you're very resilient, and you could have went through a lot of despair, grief, sorrow. Things just happened and made you feel, very low vibrational at one time. And it's like your perseverance, man. You took it as a test of faith, and that's exactly what it is. When we go through hard times, think about it as a test of faith. You want to pass that test in order to receive your blessings. So whoever you are, definitely continue to stand your ground at this time. All right. Remain goal oriented, especially if you're surrounded by low vibrational energies that could be, practicing trickery or trying to lie, or, just being low vibrational. Like just focus on the light and everything that you're doing, because your dreams are about to come true. Yeah, and it's going to come in the form of harmony. Like you're going to have a lot of domestic harmony. So domestic, that's home life. What you perceive as home is going to be very fruitful. and also provide you with a lot of emotional stability. So, these individuals that could have been trying to cause conflicts for you, it's not doing anything. Like literally, you just have to work on your confidence at this time, and that's going to help you navigate through any like disputes. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, and you're gonna be feeling very fulfilled. Like somebody's definitely going through a breakthrough at this time. The world is seeming so much brighter now that you started to love yourself more and believe in yourself more, and you're not letting like anything that could have happened in the past or even anybody now, like, coming towards you trying to be weird, like they're stuck. Yeah, because somebody's feeling helpless at this time because they wanted you to feel restricted, and now they see that you're not. Like you didn't need anybody. All you needed was the Most High. So that's good. Hi, Gavin. Yeah, you're very passionate. All right. So keep holding on to that passion. And with this action that you're taking, make sure that you're remaining inspired and heavy, heavy, heavy on the confidence. Okay. If you want it, you got to believe that you have it. All right. And you're going to get it. That's your breakthrough. You have a question? What's your question, Gavin? Yeah, you're definitely releasing a lot of fear as well. Like somebody's definitely conquering anxiety. Like maybe anxiety was something that was, frustrating. Like it could have been with your job or whatever, but you're definitely enjoying life now. You're looking forward to it. And that's really good. That's really great. Yeah. So now you're being called to focus on your rest, your relaxation, your self care practices, loving on yourself more because it's going to help you to feel very rejuvenated. Okay. And if you are someone that could be feeling, like, you could be feeling a little bit exhausted and you're like, damn, like, my brain, is very motivated, but it's like your body's not agreeing. That is ascension. Okay, so celebrate this ascension. Okay, sometimes when you wake up and you're exhausted, that means that this is a day for you to rest and relax. Okay, you resting and relaxing is a form of healing yourself. Okay, so don't get down on yourself. If you have a day where you just want to chill and lay down and watch movies, do that. Okay, you're healing your inner child as you're doing that. All right, literally, you nurturing yourself, you loving on yourself, believing in yourself, that's going to lead to a lot of things to come in for you, and you nurturing yourself is literally the best thing that you could do at this time. And whoever I'm talking to, you're definitely socially conscious. Like you have a lot of clarity, especially about others that like could be, pretty much not, exhibiting the same morals and values that you have. Hold on, I gotta report this person. Because why would you join my live and I don't even know how to do it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna put your ass in timeout. I didn't even know you could put people in timeout. Yup, bye. All right, collective energy, Holy Spirit. Huh? Okay, ask God how to teleport, baby, because I don't know, baby. Okay, there was somebody that was giving a lot to a situation. This person came up as the devil. You were giving so much. Whew, bless me. You were giving so much to a situation that really wasn't benefiting you in any kind of way. This person was trying to control you through a fear of change, and it's because they were scared of your change. Let's see more about this individual. Whew. Yeah, you came up as a star. Your spirit team is working together. The Most High is working with you in order to combat this energy. Okay? Yeah, and this person is going to start to have anxiety and feel overwhelmed as soon as you detach from them. So if that's resonating for you with someone you're around, you're giving to them, giving to them, giving to them. Let them go, okay? Let them go so you're able to relax and have peace of mind. At the end of the day, it's all about having your peace of mind. All right. Having peace of mind is the most important thing you can have. Literally, you staying balanced is gonna lead to all of your wishes coming true. All right. You loving yourself. You relaxing. doing the things that you love to do, it's healing your inner child literally every time. Every time you do it. Every time that you have say an affirmation, every time that you nurture yourself, and yo, yeah, please. Please get out. Yeah, and it's faded. Like your blessings, this abundance that is coming in is definitely faded for you. Hi. It's definitely faded for you to receive it. So don't let somebody really it's coming up as anxiety. Okay, so somebody needs to work on combating this anxiety that you're feeling, because you could have anxiety for cutting someone off because you're afraid of what would happen, what have you. Pray for your guidance and just make sure that you're being safe. Okay, you don't need no snakes around you. Yeah, someone has someone around them that makes very poor financial decisions. Okay, so maybe that could be your clue to who this individual is. They could also be very possessive and materialistic. They're kind of unstable. They're kind of unstable either mentally or just unstable when it comes to their funds, because this is King of Pentacles that came out in reverse. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, you came up as the fool when it comes to these new beginnings. So you have a lot of new beginnings coming your way, and it's because you're innocent. Like somebody really, they were kind of not great. You feel me? But you have gained a lot of mental clarity through this journey. So continue to believe in yourself, okay? Continue to remain morally upright, all right? Even if there's others that's not around you, like you could have someone that could come around you acting a type of way, and you're like, bro, what's up? It's because they're going through a tower moment. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Not bad. I'm listening to my kids. Hi. Yeah. So whoever was playing around in your energy, they're experiencing a lot of lack. Okay. And it's because they have a lack mentality. And you try to, help this person, but it's like you're pouring into them, but they were draining you as you were pouring into them. And they really just weren't committed to their growth. So if it's anybody around you that's not committed to growing, they're saying that they want to do something, but they're not actually doing it. Um, Try to separate yourself, okay? You're very abundant. You have a lot of abundance coming towards you, okay? And this abundance is going to come in the form of material success, but you have to cut it away and stop giving to situations that aren't pouring into you. All right, and also make yourself get in this energy of receiving. All right, this victory is here. The victory is already here. You are in that era of growth, of expansion, of love. Like you're going to be feeling better and better and better every single day that passes. Every time that you open your eyes, you're going to see something new to be grateful for. Have something new, hear something new to be grateful for. You just have to make sure that you're practicing self discipline and remaining focused on everything that's um, going towards your highest good. All right. You could have someone around you that's very gossipy. If someone's calling you with gossip, gossip is a form of spell work, and that can also bring bad karma to you, even if you're not participating. But even you not speaking up for what is right, that is what's going to change it, especially with your karma. Be an inspiration. Okay. And even if you have to stand alone, don't be afraid to stand alone. Continue to be cheerful. All right. Yeah. Because you're currently letting go of it. Yeah. Someone's definitely, you're feeling a responsibility to start some type of entrepreneurial journey. This is your message to go ahead and do it. It's going to be very successful. All right. And the Most High definitely is revealing to you who you need to let go of so you can hold on to your abundance when you get it. Okay. Yeah. Because you've definitely been a blessing to somebody and they didn't appreciate it. They took you for granted. So cut their ass off so you could get even more blessings. Okay. Yeah. Whoever it is very bitter. There's someone in your energy that's kind of bitter, and it's because they have a lot of deep wounds, but you came up as the emperor. So make sure you're standing on your boundaries. Okay, you can love somebody from afar. All right. Yeah, because whoever you are, you definitely have been through things, so you're very experienced, especially when it comes to navigating through life. And people look at you as an authority figure, but somebody's very codependent. So yeah, the energy, I don't like it. Yeah, and it's because you're very compassionate and you're also an empath. So you can feel how they're feeling. You're trying to help someone because you see how much healing that they need, how much love they need. But if they're not committed to their growth, like they're just gonna keep taking from you. Okay? You can have the best intentions, but a person has to. That saying, you could bring a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. It's very, very true. All right? They might feel abandoned, like as you're walking away from them, and somebody's also anticipating that. Like somebody knows that you're going to walk away from them. They can feel it. And it's because you're outgrowing the connection. All right. So just focus on moving on and like remain at peace with all the decisions you're making. Listen, so many new beginnings. And these new beginnings can come in the form of romantic connections, friendships. It's so much good that's coming in for you. Oh my gosh. And it's a lot of prosperity as well. Like you're going to feel secure because your foundation is set. You have a really good foundation because you practice prayer. You love others. Somebody is also going to be receiving a lot of new career opportunities that are going to be very fruitful, and it's going to be a lot of choices. So whoever I'm talking to, like you may be looking for a job or something, or thinking of like moving to a different job. So you probably applied to like a whole bunch of jobs, and you're like, God dang, why ain't nobody calling me back? They all gonna call back like around the same time, and you can be like, God damn, like I don't know which one to choose. And you deserve that, okay? You deserve that. Literally. It's because you're so ambitious. You're so ambitious. So make sure you're seizing the moment, okay? And also following your intuition. Heavy on following your intuition. If there's an individual that is telling you not to follow your intuition, that is even more of motivation. Use it as motivation to keep following it. Okay? Because the Most High will never steer you wrong. I promise you, the Most High will never steer you wrong. Any more message for the collective, Holy Spirit? Yeah, the High Priestess fell again. Oh. Yeah, High Priestess and Knight of Swords fell. So you're definitely, there's a lot of big changes coming through, and it's gonna be because of you following your intuition. It's gonna lead you right to your abundance, literally. And it's because you chose a more loving path. So somebody could also be experiencing either weight gain or weight loss. That is a good sign. Okay, that is a good sign that with the Seven of Cups, it's a good sign for you to carefully evaluate each option that is going to come towards you in your life. Okay, do not make any decisions out of fear. You could be feeling excluded a little bit. Continue to focus on hope. Continue to focus on your recovery and building your community. All right. 888. You definitely have a lot of abundance coming your way. All right. So continue to express your gratitude, share your blessings. And when I say share your blessings, that means to not be afraid to express your feelings. Okay? Don't be afraid to do that because you could be motivating somebody that probably won't even let you know that you're motivating them. But the fact that you're doing that is a form of light work. Okay? You're spreading love, you're spreading hope, you're spreading positive emotions. And that is literally what we're supposed to do. All right. Somebody is also going to have a balance between their material and their spiritual life. And that means that you're in positive alignment at this time. So that's really good. Whoever I'm talking to has definitely cleared out a lot of karmic debt in the past. And right now you're coming into the season of receiving all the good karma that is owed to you. Okay, so all that pain, all that hurt that you went through in the past, the way that you positively dealt with it and healed yourself and focused on healing yourself, it definitely mattered because you healing yourself is transmuting the negative energy into positive energy. Okay, you did not go through that storm in vain. Yeah, you didn't go through that storm in vain. Yeah, you're definitely going through a breakthrough, literally. And it's because you did the work. Like you got to a point to where a lot of people gave up. You kept fighting. You kept being positive. You kept looking towards the light. You continued to heal your inner child even when it got hard. Okay? You stepped out of your comfort zone even though it could have been hard to do. And you deserve that. All right? And it's leading to a lot of personal fulfillment. Whoever I'm talking to, you're proud of yourself. And be proud of yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. All right? Don't be your biggest critic. So there's someone that is right now, you're in a fertile waiting period for these opportunities. They are coming. This seed is about to sprout. Okay? You are manifesting that at this time, and it's definitely coming in, and it's a good investment. You're going to meet a lot of individuals in the days to come that are going to view you as a fruitful investment. They're going to invest in you, whether emotionally, financially. You're going to have a lot of individuals that want to be a part of your life to come towards you, and they're going to want to love on you and support you and show you that you are important. All those people you had to walk away from, keep it in the past. Keep them in the past, because it is of your past. Like, you literally have a lot of good things coming your way. You are loved, and somebody didn't want you to know that, because they didn't love themselves. So they're like, shit, if I don't love myself, how do you love yourself? Because I'm healing. Okay? Don't shy away from this healing journey. I promise you, you're right at the edge of a blessing. And I ain't just saying it. You see these cards. Yeah. And as you move on from this conflict and focus on forgiving yourself of who you were in the past, or of who you were, soul tribe magnet. Yup. Your soul tribe is coming in, and it's because you're moving through these conflicts with so much grace. Like, you probably have people that are trying to like provoke you or trying to tempt you, and you're like, like, I already see what type of time you on, and it's because you're following your intuition, and that is why you deserve this new beginning. You see this card, death. It is death to any negative emotions that had you attacking yourself, that had you seeking for love from the wrong people, from the wrong places, to if somebody's pushing you away and you're holding on tighter. That is over with. That cycle is over with. Okay? Definitely have a new beginning coming your way. Yeah, I'm talking to someone going through a spiritual awakening at this time. And on our journeys, we're going to go through multiple spiritual awakenings. Okay? It's not just one, multiple. And every time you go through a spiritual awakening, you get more and more and more blessings. Okay? And it's in the form of love. It's because you embody divine love. All right. So even if you wake up one day and you feel, just let down, feel your heart. Because as long as your heart is still beating, the Most High got you. All right. Ooh, I have chills. I love it. It's a lot of good energy. Mm. The justice call fell on the ground. Your spirit team definitely fighting on your behalf. You have somebody in your energy that's really trying to play on your top. Most High said, it's probably not even gonna meet your. They not even gonna come to your door. They doing this shit in the background, bottom of the deck. And it's because of your strength. It's because of the strength of your spirit team, your ascended ancestors. You are loved. You are strong. You are valuable. You are important. All right? Listen. Right behind that, temperance. Forward momentum. You're definitely moving forward in a way that, is providing you with a lot of emotional stability. All right? Somebody has a fresh start. You have a fresh start from these messy energies. You could have been a little low vibrational in the past, but it's over with. Forgive yourself for who you were in the past, and look at yourself now. Now that you have stood in the fact that you are a divine being, you have a divine calling. Okay? You're not going to have to deal with people collaborating behind your back and all that weird shit. It's not happening no more. Why? Because you know how to set boundaries now. Right? You know how to not be materialistic, to not just look at the surface level. It's about you on a soul level. You could be beautiful on the outside and be rotten on the inside. And you're learning to pay attention to that. All right? You're going to be meeting a lot of like minded individuals. Okay? You are on the right side of karma. All right? And it's because you do your soul searching. Somebody's also going to be reuniting with your twin flame, or like a high level soulmate connection. You're going to be meeting members of your soul tribe. You could be in a period of solitude at this time. It's not lasting long. All right. So just make sure you're making this time fruitful. All right. The divine puts you in isolation so you can love on yourself. That means you were giving a little bit too much to those that didn't deserve it. All right. This is an opportunity for you to build up your confidence. All right. To really look at yourself in the mirror and be proud of who you see, because you're beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. You're beautiful on the outside and the inside. Do you know how rare that is? All right. You're not out here spreading hate. Even if you wake up and you're not in a good mood and somebody calls you, you're not projecting those emotions onto anybody. You're still moving with love. So move with love for yourself as well. All right? Because you deserve that. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Oh, yeah. You have a lot of financial opportunities coming your way, and it's going to lead to a lot of wish fulfillment. You are definitely in the spotlight for pretty much it's your turn. It's your turn to prosper. It's your turn to thrive. Like, I'm not just chatting. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Think about something that you really, really want. You're gonna get it. It could come in the form of financial opportunities, love. It could be romance that you're looking for, family that you're looking for. You're going to get it because the divine, you are literally up next. Not even about you being up next. It is here. You're stepping into it. So get used to that. Confirmation. Get used to getting what it is that you want, what it is that you need. You about to get things that you didn't even think was possible. All right. So get yourself in the energy of receiving that, okay? You about to have so many wins. You're gonna be like, dang. You're gonna be like, okay, yes. So you gotta keep yourself in the energy of receiving. All right. Make sure that you're practicing self-love and most importantly that you're remaining grounded. All right. Make sure you are continuing to be filled with love. Nurture yourself. All right. You're gonna be experiencing a lot of wealth, a lot of luxury. Yeah. Someone's really wanting to be very generous with you and the most high is going to be generous with you like more and more. You just have to continue to be confident within yourself and believe in yourself. You're going to have a lot of options, okay? A lot of options of what you want to do. All right. Yeah, you might have felt like at one point your back was against the wall, you know, and you had to take the solitude. You didn't want to walk away from people, but you had to. All right. And it was because they weren't meant to experience this journey with you. And it's because you've gone through a rebirth. All right. So make peace with your past. Okay. And when I say make peace with your past, that doesn't mean that you have to reconnect with those that have hurt you. You just have to let go of the hurt from the past. All right. So when you do receive your blessings, you're able to keep them. So when those people see you thriving and they try to come back around, you keep your boundaries. All right? You have gone through a rebirth. You will not go through that hurt and that pain again. You won't feel that level of sadness again. Okay? You won't feel the level of scarcity to where you might have been worried about paying a bill or you might have been worried about whatever. You're going to be able to get all that you want. And it's all because of you believe in yourself, following your path. Okay. I'm talking to a divine being. Keep your eyes on the divine. Yeah. Someone is around you. They were definitely very low vibrational. Okay. This person hurt you in a big way. And now they were angry at first. They could have been sending you evil eye, but now they're starting to think I was the damn problem. They realizing that they was the problem. So this retrograde definitely has this person really thinking about how they did you. Yeah. Because you made an ending. So let this message be your closure. Okay? Somebody could be feeling very exhausted because you've been thinking a lot about the past. But you have a lot of time spent around like-minded individuals. All right? It's just anxiety. What you're feeling is anxiety. All right? Your brain is getting used to not being in survival mode anymore. All right. And even if you feel like you're in survival mode right now, you are at the edge of getting out of it. Okay. This is the last time you are going to feel like that. This is the last time you're going to feel alone and, like you don't have anyone. Like whoever I'm talking to, you're going to be celebrating soon. Yeah. So just make sure that you're keeping your balance. Okay. Make sure that you are just being responsible and just taking care of your priorities at this time because you have a lot of multitasking that you're going to have to do in your future. Your plate is going to be full, and it's going to be in a positive way. All right. So, in order to keep you from being burnt out, take the time to relax. Follow your intuition. If you wake up and you feel, exhausted, that's a rest day. All right. It's very healing. So, you got to rest and heal. I'm glad it's resonating. This is a beautiful energy right now. Yeah. Somebody has some new creative projects that you want to work on, keep working on it, okay? Because you're healing your inner child by doing this. Even if you paint, draw, sing, dance, keep doing it, okay? The Most High sees you and it's healing you. All right, it's healing you. Yeah, definitely rest, especially during the retrograde. Like, rest, relax, it's healing. You're healing yourself. Yeah. It's a lot of clarity that you're getting because of this breakthrough you're going through. All right. Make sure you're resting and most importantly, practicing self care. It's not lazy. You're not being lazy. You're still taking care of your responsibilities. And now you're taking responsibility for yourself and your heart and your soul and your spirit by resting. All right. Because your horizons are expanding. Like literally, you're about to be so busy. You're about to be so busy. And it's going to be the good type of busy. Right? It's gonna be the good type of busy. Somebody's definitely gonna get some feedback soon. I don't know if someone applied to a job or something. I don't know, but you know, they're going to take pure action towards this commitment, whether it's a commitment to a job, a commitment to a business opportunity, a commitment to a romantic connection. But whoever, somebody is coming. Pure action. You see how you're on that horse? They're taking pure action towards you to either give you some feedback, to either, let you know, hey, I really want you to be a part of this project. Like, it's definitely going to turn out really great. Maybe you've been waiting for that. Yeah. And it's because you're standing in your power. Like you truly believe in yourself. Like in the past, you probably felt like you believed in yourself, but you were still a little low vibrational. Now, can nothing keep you from being you because you realize the best thing for you to be is yourself. You're applying for jobs again, yeah. And a little bit earlier in the reading, like I really saw like somebody's gonna get a whole bunch of calls. Like you probably gonna have a couple days where no one's calling you, and you're like, damn, did the application send? And then they all gonna call you at the same time. You're gonna be like, damn, I don't know which job to go through. You mess around and have orientations, and it's like 4 in 1 week. Like literally, somebody's about to be very busy. So just make sure you're remaining balanced and making sure you're secure within yourself. Okay. So right now, especially during this retrograde, definitely journal because that's a form of healing as well. So definitely journal, write down your feelings, and start to focus on healing that inner child. Okay. Because the more and more that you heal your inner child, the more and more you're going to feel confident within yourself. Okay, there's a lot of things that are said to us as children that we probably don't remember, but your soul remembers. So as you heal your inner child, you're gonna feel more of that joy. You're gonna feel more playful. Like you're gonna start to enjoy the little things, and that's really all it's about. Literally, love. And you'll also start to see how skilled and how powerful you are as you heal that inner child. All right. So continue to remain optimistic and then also being in your authentic energy. Do not be afraid to say what's on your mind. Do not be afraid to say how you feel. All right. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Even if you have to stand alone, you could be quivering and shivering. Speak up for yourself. All right. Because that is also a form of healing your inner child. You are who you needed as a child. Okay. Yeah. You focusing on that and you actually realizing that I am independent. I'm not codependent. I don't need anyone around me to do what I need to do. That's what's going to lead to your fulfillment. All right. Because you're working a lot towards being emotionally fulfilled. Somebody definitely wants to belong to some type of community. And the more that you focus and remain determined and keep persevering, and working on your healing, that's going to lead to that fulfillment that you want, especially when it comes to being a part of a community. Okay, you'll have that community. And, divine beings, sometimes we are put in seasons of isolation. It's not going to be forever. You're not going to be alone forever. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was saying. And it was in the middle of the deck. So someone definitely needs to focus on doing some more inner child healing. All right, focus on healing that inner child. If you really don't know how to heal your inner child, the best first step that you can do that's not too intense is think about all the things you like to do as a kid. Even if you like to, like me, I used to put socks on and like do the moonwalk like through the house, and now I be doing it, and it's so healing. It feels so good to do it. Like just do all the little things, like any silly little things you like to do as a kid. Do that. All right? Because you're waking up that childlike innocence and joy. We get older in age, but time is just a construct. There are people out here that's like 90 that's still running and jumping around, okay? Don't let life beat you down. All right? Because you're victorious. Moving fast. The chariot is the fastest moving card in the deck. Climbing trees. Yes. I used to like to climb trees too, but like the trees by my house, like they so tall. Like the trunk be so tall. And I can't wait to climb a tree again. I feel like the next time I go on vacation, like I'll be able to do that again. Because I want to teach my kids how to climb trees. Yeah, someone definitely needs to start expressing themselves more to those around them, and that's going to help you to release the past. Okay, be honest with those around you. Okay, it's not complaining, it's not being mean. Speak up for yourself. Speak up. Okay, don't be afraid if someone's going to walk away. If they're meant to be in your life, they are going to be in your life. If someone gets mad by you honestly expressing yourself, they're not meant to be around you because they were benefiting off of something. So as you start to stick up more for yourself, at first you're going to feel some pushback. Let them. All right. Yeah, it's definitely like someone was enjoying, they were enjoying casting illusions onto you. All right. And you might have thought the relationship was harmonious, but to really sit back and think about it. Think about how much you're contributing to the relationship and how much they're contributing. And that's going to really open up your eyes a lot to that. Okay. All right. Anything else I need to know? Yeah. Practice tough love. All right. And if you're not really sure how to practice this tough love, if you're not used to it, literally Google it. How do I practice tough love? I'm the Google queen. I'll Google anything. Okay. But you got to work on that. Okay. Work on standing up for yourself. Okay. Because you're standing up for your ascended ancestors. You're standing up for your inner child. Literally. Because you are a divine being. Okay, and even if you're masculine energy, tarot has no gender. This just means that if you're masculine, to tap more into that feminine energy. Okay, a divine being, you have a balance between your masculine and your feminine energy. There's sometimes you have to walk away, and there's sometimes that you got to stand on business. Okay, there's gonna be times where you're gonna have to let somebody know exactly where they got you fucked up at, and then there's also gonna be a time where you're gonna have grace and just walk away in peace. All right. And as you build up your discernment, it's gonna get easier and easier for you to figure that out. Yeah. Your intuition is gonna let you know of who around you is being dishonest, and it's gonna show you more and more. Like soon you're gonna be able to look at somebody and feel their energy as to where you know who's an imposter and who's not being real. All right. And a good way to do that is literally to smile. All right, sometimes like a person, they can't help that demon of envy that could be on them, and you smiling and you thriving and you loving yourself and just being your beautiful self, it's gonna reveal a whole lot of demons. Okay. Yeah, that's your legacy. Like it's your legacy to do this. Somebody's definitely gifted, and your gift is in the form of emotional stability after coming out of a period of being fearful and having a lot of anxiety. All right. So embrace this divine gift that you have. You are very kind. You are very compassionate. You are a very loving person. But your anxiety had you around individuals that didn't appreciate that. Okay. So continue to build up your discernment. And that's through inner child healing and standing your ground. All right. Do not be afraid to stand in your power. All right. Because right now you're not operating out of a space of ego. You standing up for yourself, that's not ego. That's your heart space. You're moving out of your heart space because you're not trying to hurt anyone or make anyone feel bad. You're simply doing you. Okay? Yeah, like, and some people get pissed off as you move forward. Like, people get mad that you're consistent. Like, people get mad that you're literally just standing in your power. Why? Because they have to do so much work in order to be accepted, and you don't have to do anything but be you. Okay? Anything else? Yeah. Someone's definitely going through tower moments. All their secrets are being revealed as you move forward. Someone had a lot of secrets that they were trying to keep hidden, and all their skeletons are coming out of the closet. Okay, because they're no longer able to have this mask up. Okay, maybe somebody was spreading rumors or talking a lot of shit, and they are literally being stopped in their tracks. Like, you have people that you probably don't even talk to anymore that are defending you. You have people that are seeing your growth, and they're like, oh my gosh, look at the collective. Like, they standing on business. They're beautiful, they're shining, they're thriving. And this person come around spreading gossip. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you have somebody defending you, and you probably, your mind will be blown if you even found out who that individual was. But you are definitely loved, and you're worthy of it. Yeah, they're trying to cause conflicts, and it fell in the deck. So when it falls in the deck, that pretty much means that they're doing it in secret. But now there's nobody like going along with it anymore. Like, in the past, people would probably go along with it. Now they're not. Like, no one's going along with their bullshit. Like, people are seeing this person for who they are, which is simply a hater. Like, they just hate him. Yeah, and it was fated for it to go this way. Okay, because there were people working together to try to do things to you, but it made you stronger in the end. All right, so just try focus on letting that go of that hurt and that pain, because forgiveness is for you. It's not for anybody else but yourself. Okay, you are on the right side of karma. Okay, it was fate for these individuals to do what they did so your eyes can be open. Okay, it was fate for you to feel excluded at one point because it gave you the space to look at new perspectives. Okay, you realize not everybody is good. It doesn't matter how long you knew somebody, it's about your heart. Okay, somebody can help you so much that could be a complete stranger, and then someone you knew your whole life could really turn their back on you. It's supposed to happen like that sometimes. Okay, you didn't deserve anything wrong that could have happened to you. It just gave you a new perspective on life now because you had to learn that lesson. And sometimes it sucks how we have to learn certain lessons, but you know, sometimes we the type of people where we're a little bit stubborn and we don't get the slight nudges. So the most high be having to bop us on the head sometimes, like, look, okay. But that's a thing of the past, honestly. Yeah, somebody's hoping for like some type of romantic connection, or you're just hoping for somebody to express their love to you, whether it's a friendship or whatever. That's definitely coming in for you now. Like, whoever you are, you're manifesting your reality at this time. Okay, so make sure the things that you're thinking are high vibrational, and we do have intrusive thoughts. Method of healing and releasing is writing it down, so you can write it down. It'll help you get it out. Has to open my eyes to who I was and the people around me who I've known since childhood. Yes, I've been there. I have been there, and it sucks. But literally, it's truths being revealed. You're learning the truth about yourself, and at the same time, you're learning the truth about the people that are around you. And it's very hurtful sometimes, but you had to go through it so you could come out on the other side bigger and better. All right, you're not going to have to go through that again. Once you go through your divine test, there's no more. Okay, because the most high sees that you're making these decisions and standing on your boundaries. You won't be tested anymore because you passed the test. Okay, somebody is definitely, you are either in a leadership position or you will be in a leadership position soon. So that's why, like, you're being called to really move forward from anything that you're procrastinating with. Okay, and it's going to lead to a lot of success. So I'm about to shuffle up my cards real quick, and then I'm going to do an illumination reading for you. An illumination is pretty much by the end of that reading, you'll have a lot of answers to anything you could be worrying about, and you'll know what to walk away from and what's coming in for you. All right. Because the way that my readings are, I'm not just going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm also going to tell you how to navigate through these things. Okay. So I'm just clearing up my cards because I did both decks. So I'm just getting all of that up. Yeah, it's a lot of darkness in this world, and it's frustrating, and sometimes we do have to go through the dark, but at the same time, like, it should always be a balance. Because just like I said, like, sometimes you gotta stand on business. Sometimes it's part of your divine path to cut somebody's ass out because that's how they're gonna learn. Just like we had harsh lessons, they gotta learn harsh lessons as well. Because these individuals who, like, you're triggering spiritual awakenings in individuals to where you probably won't see it, but they have it in their mind because they know that what they did was wrong. All right, especially people that know you for a long time, they know you're an empath. They know you're very forgiving, and when you really stand on business and let them know where they had you fucked up at, there's nothing else they could say. It's nothing else they could say or do because your divinity is on you. It can be seen. Like your halo is shining bright because for someone, you were an angel in someone's life. And they didn't realize that until you were gone. And that's their business. That's their burden to bear. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to keep releasing it and healing yourself so you could receive the blessings that this individual was keeping you from. Because that's simply what it is. Like, your blessings had to be held back because this person would have, probably did the unthinkable. So sometimes, not everybody deserves to go on this journey. And sometimes you have to stand alone and don't feel bad about that. It's nothing wrong with you. Your path is just a little bit different. All right. Some people need a whole bunch of people around them, and some people need to stand alone to really stand in their power completely. Okay. So right now I'm shuffling up, and then I'm gonna do this illumination reading for you guys. So I'm not gonna do like the readings on live, but I do readings like through video chat. So in the description box, you can email me and we could set it up and we could do the reading for through video chat. So until the end of Mercury retrograde, I think I put $50. Whatever price that I put on there, that's gonna be the price for your reading. All right. And just let you know, with these readings, I do give homework and I'm gonna give you a free check-in. All right. So that's not no extra fee or nothing, but I'm gonna check up on you at least 2 weeks later to make sure that, you know, you're doing, what you gotta do. Because what I do is light work, so it's illumination. So even you clicking up on this live, when you get up off this live, I want your vibration to be a little bit higher. That's like the point. Okay. Because sometimes a lot of readings, it's just like, honestly, just a little negative. And I know sometimes, some people do that or whatever, but I want you to feel better. I'm here to trigger the light within you, your heart space. Because that's what you're supposed to do, is move within your heart space. Alrighty. All right, Holy Spirit, how can the collective move with ease and grace? Oh, that came out automatically. All right, so in order for you to move with ease and grace, you're being called to embrace what is coming in for you. So somebody daydreams a lot, or you're being called to do a little bit, of daydreaming. Okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I'm here for. But somebody's definitely, like, you're being called to daydream about what you want your life to look like. because that's what's going to help it to come in to bring you like in the energy of receiving. All right, really standing in your power and being ambitious. Okay, what's this peeking behind here? Yeah, and to also remain protective over yourself. Okay, be protective over your energy. All right. So make sure that you're holding those around you accountable. There could be somebody around you that feels bitter, and this individual feels like they kind of feel like a failure, but so many times that you can give someone advice, and if they're not following your advice, like it's not your job to just keep repeating yourself. All right. If someone's not committed to their growth, you have to let them go in peace, and that's going to lead you to your long-term success. Okay, because they might not realize it, but that's it, being an energy vampire. All right, they might not be aware of that, but if there's a person that they only call you when they're sad, they only call you for a pick me up, they only call you to make you feel better, that's being an energy vampire. So you got to put you first. Okay, no matter how much you, yeah. Ending. Okay, so if someone popped up for you, like when I made that statement, you're being called to get away from that individual, because that could be the catalyst to the change in your 3D life, to where you're going to start to receive more abundance. Okay, because you'll be able to hold on to it, because someone might be like draining you. All right, Holy Spirit, what's currently leaving for the collective? Listen, I said what's currently leaving for the collective. The devil card came out. So what's leaving is all these negative emotions. What's leaving is you being constantly tempted. What's leaving is you feeling limited or restricted. Okay. And what's also leaving is materialism. So somebody probably like suffered from materialism, to where like you might look at a person on the outside and just assume that they were good on the inside, but now you have a lot of discernment. So these devil energies are going to be leaving. All right, so don't feel bad if you just stop talking to people or the conversation lessens, because you got to think about it like when you're going through a hard time, and if you have all these people around you, and then when you're starting to feel good, you're starting to smile, and it becomes less and less, that means that that person was benefiting off of you being in a lower vibration. That is not good. All right, so let them go. What's on its way in for the collective, Holy Spirit? All right. So what's on its way in for you guys is a lot of hard work. Okay. And it's directly linked to your divine inheritance, because you are going to be receiving a lot of justice. There were a lot of things like there were a lot of things that could have happened like in the past, and you felt like, damn, like that was not right for this to happen, and you're thinking about suing them or something. If you are, or if you're currently like in the process of, I don't know, something, it's going to turn out in your favor. Okay, you're receiving a lot of divine justice, and a lot of this justice is going to manifest in the 3D, to where those that were celebrating like your downfall or whatever, they're going to start to experience the same shit that they tried to put you through. All right, these same rumors they tried to spread about you, it's manifesting in their lives. Like karma is very prevalent at this time, because the veil is lifted, and it's not just during retrograde, like it's period. All right, a lot of divine justice is being dealt out, but you guys have a strong foundation, and it's going to lead to a lot of long-term success for you. Yeah, and it's literally because you're passionate, like you're passionate about your path, and you're taking a lot of inspired action, like you're very adventurous, and you have a lot of adventures coming your way. Yeah. And it's through these creative endeavors. So somebody definitely wants to do something creatively, whether it's putting yourself out there or starting a new business, or you're thinking about it, start drafting up that business plan. Okay. You may not, have the funds to actually, start a business, but write it down. That is a form of manifestation. Okay. And also you writing down the things that you want to do, it's going to motivate you to actually do it. Yeah. And that's the divine calling judgment. The divine call judgment against those that wished bad on you, that didn't want you to nurture yourself and your endeavors. And it's your divine judgment to act on it. All right. So look forward to a lot of energy coming your way for you to actually get this stuff done. And there's also, for someone, you could have been in a stalemate at this time because there could have been a lot of conflicts around you. Somebody, like, it's giving the energy of somebody that's just always, it's just always the same crap. They keep coming to you with the same bullshit. It's gonna rapidly change. Okay, you're not gonna have to deal with someone projecting their own emotions or their own mess onto you. And so just make sure you're managing your time very well, and also setting your boundaries when it comes to your time. If you don't want to sit on the phone with somebody for like 30 minutes of them complaining about their life, that's your right. Okay, don't feel bad for that. Okay, do not, do not feel bad for putting yourself first, because when they want to put themselves first, they don't give a damn how you feel. All right. Yeah, you're coming up as the star. So you are the star in your universe. A lot of main character energy. Stand in that power. Okay? Stand in that power. Somebody's very like inspired. And then also people view you as a positive person. Like you're very positive to where it's like they love your vibe. But they weren't really contributing to it. Yeah. Because you're very independent. So make sure you're setting these boundaries, because these cards are really screaming out right now for you to set boundaries. Yeah, because there's someone around you living a very unhealthy lifestyle. Okay? Speak your piece and walk away if you have to. Because it's going to lead you to a lot of endless opportunities. And this individual is going to go through a tower moment because they're not committed to their growth. All right? So hopefully they choose the light as they're going through their storm. But you chose the light, which is why you're getting all these opportunities. Holy Spirit, what's the collective medicine for the moment? Yeah. Your medicine for the moment is to walk away from what doesn't serve you. Do not be afraid to be by yourself, because the world is opening up to you, and it's going to be in the form of you enjoying your source of income. However, you're going to make your money, you're going to have fun doing it. You're not going to not feel like going to work or starting your business and be scared about customers. It's going to open up. Like the world is your oyster. Okay? You just have to walk away from all that no longer serves you. All right. So the theme, honestly, of this message was to literally just choose you. Like the Most High is lighting your path up in front of you. So you gotta continue to follow your intuition. All right. What about this Knight of Swords, Holy Spirit? Yeah, and be determined. Like even if you don't have people on your side, okay, you don't always need a peanut gallery. Okay, all you need is you and the divine, literally. All right. Because like-minded individuals, they're going to come, but right now you got to learn how to stand alone. All right. And you're learning how to stand alone because when it comes time for you to have like your spirit team and your tribe that is really around you to support you, it's going to be genuine and it's going to be permanent. Okay. So walk away from what no longer serves you. All right. If individuals are not upholding the same morals and values that you have to walk away from it. And I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be hard, but you have to walk away from them. All right. Because you don't want your blessings to be blocked. Like, point blank. You don't want your blessings to be blocked, holding on to what doesn't serve you. Yeah. You're literally in the process of finding your way to your abundance. The Most High is lighting up every step of your path, and it's leading you to your abundance. All right, you're gonna have everything that you need, everything that you want, everything that you crave. You're going to get that. You just have to stand on big business about you. All right, realize that you are amazing, regardless of what have happened in the past. You have to believe in yourself, believe in your path. All right. Turn that down, baby. Yeah, because whoever you are, like you live in your truth. You're very honest. So have that for yourself. Believe that you will receive everything that you desire, because you will. Like, and it's because you have morals and values and standards, you know? You're going to be rewarded for all these efforts, all those seeds that you planted, all those individuals that you helped that didn't deserve it. Like literally anticipate these blessings because they're coming. All right. Even if you have a bad day, just if the only thing that keeps you from going forward is looking forward to that next blessing, keep doing it. All right. Be consistent. Be consistent with your self love practices. Yeah, keep getting that message of letting go. Yeah, somebody might be in a partnership or a friendship or some type of relationship or something, and this person is holding you back. They are the reason why you have anxiety. They're the reason why you have anxiety. Yeah. Yeah. So just make sure if someone's committed to not cooperating with you, if someone's committed to, not helping to find solutions and, to being balanced and even patient, gotta walk away from it, okay? That's gonna help your cup be full because you're pouring into someone. Yeah. You're pouring into someone that's causing an illusion and it's giving you anxiety. And that anxiety is your intuition telling you that you gotta get away from them. Or at least cut the communication off, even if you give them a break. Whoever, like it could be that you're thinking about, maybe, not talk to them for a week and see all the good that happens to you. You ain't never going to talk to them again. Literally. And it's going to give you a lot of new ideas, especially about your wishes coming true, because you're going to have so much energy now that your energy is not being drained any longer. Literally. And you're going to be successful over being trapped and being around individuals that are just in a victim mentality. Like sometimes things happen to people, but at the same time, you have to commit to your growth, you know? Yeah, you're definitely going to be receiving a lot of rewards, and it's going to give you a fresh outlook, and it's going to be simple. Like, it's going to be simple. It's not going to be so complicated. Anything else I need to know? Yeah, you're definitely turning over a new leaf because your truth has been revealed. And that truth is that you are a divine being. Like you're standing in your divinity, and nobody can deny that anymore. Like, can't nobody say that you're not who you are because the divine is proving who you are. And you don't have to do nothing but love yourself and be you. Yeah. Ace of Cups is in reverse, so it's definitely the end of a really bad cycle, the end of a connection that was making you feel gloomy. Yeah. So look forward to a lot of enjoyment, a lot of celebration, a lot of good times, a lot of laughing, a lot of smiling. All right, look forward to it. Okay, literally, and also dignified. That is significant. Okay, you are worthy of the love that you desire because you embody the love that you desire. All right, your root chakra is definitely healed. Okay, so make sure that you're also practicing your morals and your values, especially when it comes to physical relations. Okay? Yeah. I don't even got to pull no more. This is a victory. Okay? It's coming in fast. It's already here. And you getting even more victories on top of the victories you already had. This is your winning season. All right? This is your winning season. The storm is over. All right? The only storms that's going to happen is when it's raining outside. That's it. Okay? So this was a really good reading. I'm about to go live on TikTok. So you could follow me to TikTok if you want. I answer a lot of questions over there as well. So I'm at Max Tarot on TikTok. If not, continue to live and love and light.